Hit record. Okay, guys, so I'm super stoked about our huddle today because we're going to be hearing from Executive Area Manager Cassidy, my beautiful daughter-in-law, and I am so proud of her and all that she is doing, but she is a take-a-look queen, and I mean, I feel like anytime I'm talking to her, she's like, I got 3 take-a-looks today, I got another one tonight, I got another one here, and so she's great at setting those up for herself, but also with her new consultants. And I remember back when she started, and I think we probably did maybe 25 of them in the first 2 weeks. And so she has just honed it in and got extremely good at it. And so I asked if she would come on and share, how she gets them set up, what she used. And we're going to use a document that, unless you're new, we're all familiar with it. That is this Business for You document. And then she's going to take us through what she does and how she closes it out. So Cassidy, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that everybody can see what you're going to be talking about, and you are good to go.
Okay, cool. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. You have that because I realized my laptop is at your house. I was like, I have nothing to do this. So I'm like, hopefully it works. But anyways, I can't see myself. So all I see is this. So that's probably good. So I'm not like staring at myself the whole time. But first, like getting these set up, basically, I think we probably talked about it before, but like I'll send them the video. And then this is like the thing that I like to jump into right away is a video chat. And I always tell like my new consultants, I have them do like, and I think Beth, she gave it to us at the Monday night meetup, but like the very first thing I have new consultants do is write down like their top 10 dream team people. And then I will help them reach out to those 10 people. Like I found, just through trial and error and with months of doing this, like it's just better for me to sit down right next to them and reach out to those dream team people. And especially on the dream team people, a lot of those people that your new consultants are going to have on there, they are close with that person. And so a video chat is fine. You don't need to send a video first, like just hop straight into the video chat. And I think that helps too, because sometimes videos, they just may take a little bit longer. So if you're like, I always tell people, if you're like close enough with the person, you might as well just like go get Starbucks or do a video chat right away. You don't have to send the video right away. But basically, like with my consultants, with my new consultants, we will get on a call and say it's like me, one of my new consultants, and someone that I'm introducing the business to them. I will have this sheet pulled up. So it's the Is Arbonne For You sheet. I've really been wanting to, I see Peyton and like a lot of the girls, they have it like laminated front and back. And so I am like literally meaning to do that. Our printer doesn't work and my laptop's at Beth's house. Like everything's just all disorganized right now. But I have been really meaning to do that because having this in front of you helps so much. I've done like several of these where I don't have it in front of me, and I just feel like sometimes the conversation doesn't really go anywhere. Not that it doesn't go anywhere, but it's like, okay, why are you video chat? It's just like, this is honestly just through trial and error and doing these so many times that I'm like, okay, that one was not good. So having this in front of you is really, really helpful. And basically what I'll do is we'll all get on the video chat, and I will have my new consultant introduce me. So then I'll, say like, hey, like my name is Cassidy, like I'm so excited like to get to talk to you. I know so-and-so like said so many great things about you, and I'm really excited to get to share with you what we're doing. So then from there, I first ask them the question, like, what do you do? Or what, tell me about yourself. That way I can hear from them and see like what points of Arbonne are going to be best for me to talk about for them. So say it's like a working mom, obviously I'm going to really hone in on my story of being a stay-at-home mom and getting to work and bringing in income and all that sort of stuff. Or if it's like I just did one with a girl who was in college last night. She's not married. She doesn't have a kid. I'm not really going to share. I'll share that side of my story, but I'm going to talk about how when I worked full time and how I felt lost after college and all that sort of stuff. That's what I'm going to talk about. And so just getting to know them at first is really, really helpful. Like I said, so then you just know what to talk about, honestly, and you're not wasting your time and you're not wasting their time. So after they've kind of talked and we talked for honestly just like a few minutes, maybe like 3-4 minutes, just to kind of get it. I will say, uh, what did you say? I can't pull up the comments, but it's okay. So after that, basically what we will do is I will share my story. So I'll say like, okay, like I'm so excited to share, like, thanks for telling me a little about you. I am going to share with you like my story, how I was introduced to Arbonne, all that sort of stuff. And then from there, I'll have my new consultant share as well. And then I'll say, and you know what? Like so and so, she's going to share her story and how she was introduced and why she thought you would be super awesome at this and wanted to reach out to you. And then from there, we'll tell you a little bit about Arbonne as a company. And then if you have any questions or anything after, like, totally ask away. And anytime I'm talking or anything, feel free, like, ask over me. It's totally fine. Like, I want to create conversation with you and stuff like that. And so normally what I would do on video chats, and this is just kind of what I've learned, is I used to just share like my story and then have them share their story and then be like, okay, do you have any questions? And they never would have questions because I didn't go over anything with Arbonne. Like, I didn't go over any of it. And so this sheet is so important because I think someone, when we're reaching out to them, they may not know anything about Arbonne, but they may not know that this could be for them. And all the things, like all like the Arbonne product advantage or 30 days healthy living, like all the other things that we have when we do this, they may not know about if I would not have gone over it. And so I really like this sheet because it's super short and simple. And it just has like the main bullet points. And so especially when we're on a video chat, like just making it super short and sweet and not going through like all the PowerPoint slides and like all that sort of stuff. This is perfect just to go over it right away. So now what I'll do, you guys, is I'm just gonna basically, after I've shared my story, they've shared their story, I am now just gonna like go over the sheet as if I was as if I was on a video chat with you guys. So okay, awesome. I'm really excited just to share with you all about like what we're super passionate about and what we do. So first, just kind of keep these questions in mind while you're like sitting to me listening. So one would be, are you interested in living a healthy and pure lifestyle? If you could earn extra money each month, would that be something you're interested in? Have you ever thought about being your own boss or working from your phone? And do you enjoy helping others and transforming others' lives? And so if you answered yes to even just one of those questions, you could totally do this business and be super, super successful at it. So real quick, I'm just going to share a little bit about what Arbonne is. I'm sure you're like, what in the world is she talking about? And so Arbonne, we are a health and wellness company. And so we have been around for almost 40 years now. So that's really awesome as a network marketing company because I know most don't make it past the 10-year mark. So the fact that we're going on almost 40 is super, super awesome. But we are a health and wellness company. And as a company, we are vegan, we're non-GMO, we're gluten-free. And so we have all the types of products that everyone is looking for right now. And so here in the US, the FDA, they actually only ban 10 ingredients in like our products here in the US. So it's kind of gross. They literally can get away with putting whatever the heck they want on their ingredients. And so Arbonne, why I really love it is we are a European based company. So we go by European standards. And so in Europe, there are, I believe, 1,400 chemicals banned in their products, but Arbonne, as a company, we go above and beyond that, and we ban 2,000 ingredients in our products. And so I really love, as a consultant, that everything that I am sharing with others and people are purchasing from me, I know that they are beneficial and obviously safe for other people to use. And so I never really feel like I'm selling anything. I feel like I just get to educate people on basically on what we have and what's going on here in the US. And so real quick, our motto is pure, safe, and beneficial. So like I said, we can go on and on and on about how how awesome all of our standards are and all that sort of stuff. But one thing I really love about our company is we have so many different kinds of products. So we have our 30 days to healthy living nutrition program, which I'm sure you've seen us post a lot about. We have awesome skincare lines. We have essential oils. We have a baby care line. So seriously, like we have anything and everything that you can think of. And that's what I really love as a consultant is I don't want to say it makes it easy, but it's definitely I definitely have an advantage products wise because I have something for everyone. So I always tell people we're basically like a healthy Amazon. So it's really, really simple. Basically, all that happens is if you have an order placed or you want to place an order, you basically just go online and type it in on there. And then Arbonne just basically takes over from there. So we don't have to have any inventory, nothing crazy like that. No monthly like minimums, nothing. So what I really love about it is, like I said, we have something for literally everyone. I always tell people if you have skin, you could use Arbonne and you could sell it as well. And so those are our, if you look down on the bottom, those are our like certification labels. So we are certified in all those things. Our nutrition is certified kosher as well. And I know a lot of companies, they'll say they're vegan or they'll say they're gluten-free or they're just now hopping on the bandwagon of doing that. But we've been doing this for, like I said, almost 39 years. And we have those labels on all of our products. And so I am very confident in all of our products and love getting to share that with people. And like I said, I love that whatever I am sharing with others, it is going to be helpful for them. And I know I'm not going to cause any harm for them. So real quick, I'm just going to talk about like what in the world like social marketing is. And so one sec, guys, I'm going to pause right here. If there's someone like my age, I'll share like this part, but then if there's someone older, I will share this like traditional retail, like that part of it. But if there's someone my age, not that, like, I never knew what social marketing was. And so I feel like when I explain that to people, everyone's like, especially with people, like I was saying, my age and like this millennial generation, like we don't know what that is at all, but we do know that like, basically what I'll say is I'll say like, okay, so basically I am like a brand ambassador for my own company. So I'm sure like if you go to Starbucks and you post a picture of your Starbucks, you are advertising for Starbucks, but you're actually not making any money. Or say you go to Chipotle and you take a picture of your Chipotle meal, you're making Chipotle money. Say one of your friends goes in and gets Chipotle after because they're like, oh, that looked really yummy. And they go and buy that after, you are making Chipotle money. And so basically you are advertising for Starbucks or you're advertising for Chipotle without even knowing it. And so basically that is what I do in Arbonne, but I do it with my personal products and what I am personally using. And so say I'm having my protein shake in the morning, I will take a picture of it and share what I'm doing. And so all we're doing in this business is using our own products and sharing that with other people, and then basically teaching and training other people to do the same thing. And that's kind of like what I said is something that I really love about that is it's very simple for me to weave into my already busy life. Is I don't have to go and buy a bunch of inventory or do anything crazy like that. I really just am passionate about the products I have and love getting to share them. And so again, pause real quick. I told this to a girl the other day, and it like she's in college, and I could tell she was like not really interested through all this. But as soon as I said, "Do you take a picture of your Starbucks and post it on Instagram?" and she was like, "Oh yeah," and I was like, "Okay." And then I said the Chipotle thing, and she was like, "Oh." And after I said that that's what I do for my own company, she was like, "That is so cool! Like that's awesome," and was like way more on board and like way more attentive throughout the whole thing. And kind of, I think I had already said this earlier, but like our generation, not that we don't know what social marketing is, but it's easier when you explain it that way or in a similar way, because it makes it a lot more like simple and understandable for the other person on their end. So then I'll go over like the stop, start, and can you scroll down a little bit, Beth, real quick? Stop, start, and share. And then basically at the very end, I'll just say like, okay, so there's 4 ways to earn an income. One, we get paid off of all of our commissions. So when you sign up, it's $49 to sign up. With that $49, you're going to get a link to your website so people can start purchasing items through your link, and you can start sharing that and earning a commission. And then with that $49, you're also going to get 35 to 50% off all the products. And so that is one of my favorite parts because I basically get a huge discount to buy all my favorite products in one place. And then also, like I said, you're going to get paid commission from there as well. You have the chance to start earning commissions. And so secondly, you have a chance to earn an override. And so An override is basically depends on what you want to do. If you're someone who wants to like jump all in and do this and replace an income and really start making like actual livable money from this, we always encourage people to start growing their team. And so at the end of the month, you will basically get an override off of your team sales once you move into management. So that's another opportunity for you to start earning income. We also have a Mercedes cash bonus program. So at the regional vice president and national vice president level, you actually get a cash bonus to go and pick out a white Mercedes Benz of your choice. And then lastly, you're able to earn bonuses at any of the levels. So there's lots of opportunity for growth, but also I don't want you to feel pressure at all. Like really, you could just start and do this if you just want to earn an extra, $200 or $100 just to pay for a specific payment or pay off debt or pay off your car. Or like myself, I needed this to be, a livable income. And so I jumped all in and I was able to do that. And so it's completely up to you. It's completely up to like the work you want to put into it. And so I don't want you to feel any pressure, but I also want you to know that like there's like no limit with this. And so that's what I love about it. And then lastly, real quick, I am just going to go over all the levels of management so you can just kind of see like what income you could be bringing in. So first, when you start off as a consultant. And like I said, you get paid off of commissions off of what you personally sell. The first level of management is district manager. And what I love about Arbonne is there's only 4 levels of management. So it's not confusing, nothing like that. There's literally just 4, and it's a very simple setup. So first level is district manager. And here you're making anywhere from, I would say like $100 to like $1,000 a month or so. And I got there in my first month in like, I would say like 27 days or so. And so really like if you need $1,000 at the end of this month, I can totally show you how to do that. Or like I said, if you just need this to help you pay off a specific payment or bring you $20 or something, I can show you how to do that as well. The next level of management is area manager. And so here you're making anywhere from around, and these are all averages as well. So here you're making anywhere from $1,000 to $4,000 a month. This is where I currently am. And I've actually helped another girl on my team get to this level as well. And what I love about this level is your business becomes willable. So at any time, say something were to happen to you at any time, you're actually able to put your business in your will and say, pass it off to your husband or a significant other or a family member, and they can continue to make your paycheck while you're gone, and they can continue to grow it as well. And so I think that's really neat. And I love that Arbonne like loves to take care of us and has that for us. Next is regional vice president. So this is where I'm about to be. And here you're making anywhere from like $4,000 to $15,000 a month. And so this is where like real life change can happen. And this is where my mother-in-law got 11 months into her business. And so really like, if you think about it, where could you be in a year if you just like committed to doing this and plugging in and doing this? I know for myself, like I'm so thankful that I'm on this path and not where I was a year ago. And at this level, it's really exciting. They give you, I kind of talked about it earlier, but they give you a cash bonus. So you're able to go and pick out a white Mercedes, any one that you would like, and you could buy it or lease it, however you would like to do that. And that is for you when you get to the regional vice president level. And then lastly, the last level of management is national vice president. And so here you are making on average $22,000 a month, and that's on average, and that's a month. And so this is where my mother-in-law got 21 or 22 months into her business. And this is where at the point my father-in-law and mother-in-law were able to just, solely do Arbonne as their basically job. And so I love just going over all of those because like I was saying, the limits in this business, there's literally none. So whatever you need this business to be, I can totally show you how to do that. I know like I probably just like threw a bunch out at you all at one time. Do you have like any questions or anything that like I can help you answer, or like what were your favorite parts and all that sort of stuff? So then we'll start talking and they'll ask questions. And then towards the end, once it's like starting, say like some people are going to be like, okay, I'm ready, I want to do this right away. And some people are just like, especially if they're just dream team people, they were never like they were never looking for this in the first place. You just kind of reached out to them. So what I will do is, this is something that I will ask them. So I'll say, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you see yourselves? Like 1 being like, okay, you guys are totally crazy, I do not want to do anything that you want to do. Or 10, like, I totally want to do this with you. And most people always end up between like a 6 and a 8. And so I asked Beth, I was like, what do I do when people say they're like at a 6 or 8? Like, what should I say? So one thing that I'm going to start adding in is like, okay, what other questions or hesitations or anything that I can address to get you from, a 8 to a 10, and say we'll go over all those or whatever. But say they're not like ready to sign up after that. What I'll do is I'll send them, there's Mariah and Madeline, they have it, and it just depends on the person, but they have a video like sharing their stories and stuff. So I'll send someone, like I'll send a Discover Arbonne to them and just be like, hey, this person totally reminded me of you. Like, watch this. You'll get more in detailed information and all that sort of stuff. And then I'll send them people's profiles on Instagram. And I tell them at the end, I say, okay, I'm going to send you a video real quick, and I'll send you, girls on Instagram so you can stalk and see. And that really helped me, like, just, seeing what Arbonne is all about. And then I'll check in with you in 2 days. So I always tell them that, like, I'll check in with you in 2 days. And then in 2 days, I'll check in, and then we can kind of go through the process from there. But yeah, that's how I normally do them.
Thank you, Cassidy. That was awesome. I so appreciate it. Does anybody have any questions?